Hey guys, welcome to the Sean Files. Today we are going to do a game over level. Basically when our health goes to 0, it is going to be game over, we're going to die, and then we're going to spawn into a level where we can choose to re-enter the game or exit the game. Alright, let's go ahead and get that started. So I'm just going to create a folder for this particular tutorial, which is my game over tutorial, just to keep things organized. And I'm going to go ahead and create a blueprint class, and we're going to call it, it's going to be an actor type, and we're going to call it game over check BP. Alright, click on that. Alright, now go over to your event graph. Alright, so now we need a custom event. So right click in the screen, type in custom event, and then add that in there. Now we're gonna rename this. We're gonna call this check health score. So we need to check our health. We talk about how to do a health bar in our previous lessons, so please go refer back to how to make a health bar and my previous videos and then because we're gonna need that because we're accessing that script in this video. But if you just want to learn the basics, you can always just watch this video and follow along so you understand how we're gonna load that level. So we are going to get actor class. Because we need to check the health on my scorekeeper BP, which is what's holding my health score, my health value. So we need to access that blueprint. Then we need to promote it. So you're just going to right click on this blue circle and promote the variable. So that's automatically going to add a variable into your components. And we're just going to rename it scorekeeper actor because that is what it is. Now we're going to try to access information that is on our scorekeeper actor, which is another blueprint that we made in another video. So what we're trying to access is our health. Here's the scorekeeper actor that I'm talking about. And we're trying to access this right here, which is public, so we can see it. This is what we're trying to find. So we're going to right click and just type in health. And we're going to uncheck this so we can get more options. We're going to look for the scorekeeper. Here it is. It's right here. We're going to get the health. So that and then just attach that to this, so that it is pulling that information from that scorekeeper. Now we're trying to check to see if this number is 0. So we need to pull this out from the custom event, and we're going to get a branch. And the branch is going to check a condition. And so we got to pull up our less or equals, because we're going to check to see, is it equal to 0 or is it less than 0? Either or, please execute this event or whatever we want to execute if the score is 0. So what we want to execute is we want to open the game over level. So we need to get our health and we need to check it. So we're going to connect that. We're going to see if it is less than or equals to 0. And if it is, then we're going to open a level by name. Now we don't have a level yet. We haven't made it yet, but go ahead and just put that there and we'll come back to this. Alright, let's go ahead and just put our game over check into the scene. That way that code will be executed. Alright, so now you're going to go to, we're going to go ahead and create our game over level. So go to new level, pick which one you want. I'm going to pick open world, and I am going to save that. Alright, so I'm going to save this level. Save level as game over level. Alright, so in my game over level, I want to be able to enter and exit the game. So I'm going to create a blueprint actor, and I'm going to call it enter level door BP. Alright, and I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to add in a box collision. And I am going to also maybe add in a static. Actually, let me add in a scene. Attach it to your default scene roots. Then add the static mesh to your scene. And then actually delete that static mesh. We're going to actually add a cube. Alright, so I'm going to make this cube into like a door, basically. You don't have to do this. You don't have to add in the cube. You could just have the box if you want, but this is so we can visualize the door. If I want a better rotation that has better angles, so that it's more perfect as I rotate it, I changed that to 30 and then I activated the rotation. So now it's rotating at a 30-degree angle to keep it more aligned. I'm just going to duplicate that and drag that over here. Alright, now I'm going to add a text box so that, let me go ahead and rotate this 90 degrees. Alright, I'm going to make this black. So I went to text render and I changed it to black. And then I'm going to go over here to this text box and I'm going to write in enter. So now it says enter. Alright, now save that and now go to your event graph and let's code it. So basically we need to get actor class, because we got to get our character actor. Our character actor is BP first person character. This is our player. And then we're going to promote. So get whoever your player is. Promote variable. And then let's rename this player actor. And then we're going to come over to the box. And come over to your details, and down here we're going to say on begin overlap. So this checks when you overlap the box. If our player is overlapping the box. So how we do that is we're going to come over here and we're going to go cast to BP, first person character, which is our character. And we're going to check if other actor is our BP character. Now if it is, then we're gonna open level. So what level are we gonna open? We're gonna open our level that brings us back into the game. So how I find that is I go over to file and I go to open level and I just find the level that is my game, the gameplay. I'm gonna rename it just so I can copy the name and then go to cancel. And I copy it with Control C. Then I cancel and I just do Control V to paste it in there. And so now that's the level that's going to be loaded when I enter this box. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring that in here. And I'm just going to rotate it. And then I need to make it big enough. So I'll do 3 over here. That is in the scale section. You can also make it bigger on the BP as well. So there's my enter. And then we need to make another one called exit. So I'm just going to duplicate this and I'm going to rename it and call it exit. Because it's going to be a lot of the same blueprinting, so I don't want to have to redo the whole thing again. So I just duplicated it, and I'm just going to make a couple changes. I'm going to change this to exit, and then right here, instead of opening level, we're going to pull up quit game. So now when I exit, it's going to quit the game. Alright, let's test that. So now when I enter, it brings me to my level. Alright, let's go back to our game over level. We need to bring in our exit and test that. Let's turn that guy around and let's make it big enough. Alright, now when I enter that, it quits the game. So this is actually exiting the game now. So now I go over to your... Actually, we're going to go back over to our other level where we have our gameplay. I have to finish my game over BP. I have to put in my game over level name in there. So I'm going to open level, but I'm not really going to open level. I'm just getting this name. So I'll go over to my game over level, rename it, so I can just copy it, Control C, go to cancel, and then we're just going to copy and paste it, not copy, but we're just going to Control V, paste it in here, and then save it. So now it's going to game over whenever our health is 0. I'm going to add some... make the damage a lot stronger so that it goes faster, so we can test it a lot faster. So I need to actually find my damage box. This actually damages our player. I'm gonna make that 10 so that it subtracts 10 instead of 1 every time I run into an AI. In previous videos we go over damage, so check that out if you want to learn how to do that. So every time I run into it, it's taking damage down. Oh yeah, I never added this to my event tick. This is actually activates the event and executes it. So we don't want it to be constantly checking, so I'm just going to put a little delay on it just to slow it down a little so it doesn't run on our game too hard. Alright, so now when it hits 0, it should game over. Oh, now it's game over. And now I can choose to re-enter the game or exit the game, and I want to re-enter. Now, when I go to 0, it is game over, and I'm transferred to the game over level, and then I could choose to enter or exit, and I choose to re-enter my game. And then it starts my game over. And when I run into the AI, it just takes down my damage. If you want to learn how to do that, check out previous videos. Then I'm in the game over and I can choose to enter or exit the game. I choose to exit, so then I'll quit my game. And that is how you would do game over. Okay guys, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.